So that thing's got lifting points on the side, on the top of the boom, nothing up high. So without a spreader bar, all that chain mist is going to try to TP in towards my machine. My cab is bend up my fender, scratch up my sheet metal. So we ain't gonna be able to move it like that. You need a dang spreader bar. I got a spreader bar, but I don't really trust it with the weight of that machine there. What I got's probably good for about 10,000, 12. I mean, be taking a chance of it with the weight of that machine. So let's set this chain back up here and let's see if we got some straps or something. I get them right quick off of something. You do the same thing that the hood did. Flip over, roll upside down. If it starts to roll, I need you to grab it. It feels pretty stable, but I wouldn't be too much worried about it if we wasn't sitting on top of a canal or pond or something. But that's why I'm the one-man show. People I go on the job and say, hey, where's all your help at? I am the help. My trucks, my equipment, whatever I come on the job with, that's the help. So, ain't sure I ain't gonna get it nowhere near the side hood up there for it to flip off and destroy everything. I'd rather hit that power line than let it hit my hood. I'm just gonna pull up there. Don't let me get close to that power line over there. I'm gonna hook the trailer up, set it on the trailer. What I got here is a problem now. I got a real steep angle right here. I need to come up here and get my, rake off of there. And that's a steep angle to be driving up with no attachment on the front of the machine. So, these things will flip upside down if you go up there without that any kind of attachment on the front of it. All that counterweight they got on the back, it'll cause it to stand up. So if you'd have tried to come up right front, you'd have been standing upside down back there. That ain't no joke. The machine stands all the way up. They don't have them balanced for that. And it's real steep. I really don't even want to go down it backwards. necessarily want to drop my ramps and pick them back up again, all that good stuff. There's a limit to speed, pitch, angle on them ramps there to where it's safe to go up and down them. They will turn over. They will stand up. Check the RPM, see what we're setting on. Yeah. Just started doing it when you're swinging it. So this thing is sitting over. I'm probably going to load it with the bucket up front because the bucket is sitting over and it'll be sitting over in oncoming traffic while I'm trying to go down the highway. So I let the broom. I normally load it with the bucket hanging over backwards. But on this deal here, I'm going to load it with the That's good enough. I could go over a little more, but we're going to leave it there. That's good enough. See where it gnawed in that strap there? That strap there ain't no good no more. I didn't have a shorter strap. That was all I had to do. So I just had to sacrifice a strap to get it up there. All right, so now we're going to tie this machine down. We'll tie this machine down, get on out of here. that's how it goes when you come outside around here. You don't never know what you're going to run into. You come out and do one little thing, 5 minutes, go back in. Take you all day. I believe the Caterpillar Gregory pool up there, I believe they hit the button on the computer up there and stopped my machine, because I ain't never had no trouble out of it. Always maintenance. Just paid the machine off a few months ago. They've been sending me emails for a while trying to get me to buy something else. And they must have hit my button on Friday before they left. I ain't cranked the machine up in a few days. When I come out here on Sunday to crank it up, it shut down. So it's something electrical going on with it, computer-wise. I ain't even gonna waste my time trying to figure it out. I'm gonna hook it up to the computer and see what happened to it. We're gonna wrap this mess up and we're gonna go in the house. Maybe next Sunday. I just don't even come out the house. I just don't even come out the house, period. Just sit in the house all day. We're gonna put a couple extra chains on here since this thing is broke down. Got the boom hanging up in the air. I'm gonna come back and put a couple extra chains on it just to make sure. I don't want it to move any, and I can't get up there and crank it up and move it. So go ahead and cut that mess over there. Get that camera out of my face.